Hey guys. So, as I told you, I just wanted to have a quick call about the qualifications if you are planning on being an elite coach or a premier coach or attending the new leadership conference this year. Um, First and foremost, the qualifications are all in the FAQs in your Coach Online office. So you can go in there and reference them, and I will show you just in case where you can find them. But I just wanted to quickly go over the basics with you because they can be kind of confusing if it is your first time, which it is, going after a goal like this, because I know for me, I had to figure out what they meant last year. So we're going to break it down, and I'm going to try and make it as simple as I possibly can, and I'm going to screen share with you guys to show you a few things along the way, and then if you have questions, you can just post them, and I'll be happy to answer them. So elite breakdown. So I wanted to really break down the three categories that it takes to be an elite coach and how to do so. So the first qualification of being an elite coach is that you have to have 135 elite points. And if you have no idea what elite points are, that's okay. But I first want to show you where you can actually see your elite points. So I'm going to screen share with you real fast. So when you're in your Coach Online office, as you can see right here, you're going to go to My Business, and in the drop down, it says My Qualifications. And at the bottom, you can click on My Elite and Premier Qualification. And right in here, this updates, I think, the second Friday of every month. And it will tell you your rank in the company right now. It will tell you your current paid rank. I just dropped to 3-star last month and am going to be regaining 5-star, but that's where I'm at right now. So this is from last month. This is what this is. This shows you your previous year's ATV, and I will get into what ATV means in a little bit. My current ATV, and that means your aggregated team volume. And then it tells me personally sponsored coaches who've advanced to Diamond in 2016. I have a second one in qualification right now, but all the brand new personally sponsored Diamonds that you build are going to show right here. And the ones that are paid Diamonds, meaning they held Diamond through qualification period for 5 weeks. So that makes them a lifetime Diamond. So let's see here. Now, for elite points, there is 3 categories, like I said. And the first one is that you have to have 135 elite points. And down here, this shows you the 3 sections that it takes to be an elite coach. And down here at the bottom, it shows you the max points that you can have for elite and the points that you currently have right now. So right now I have 88 elite points. And Premier, same thing. Those points show right here because to be Premier, you need 135 points as well. But those qualifications are a little different, so I will tell you the difference later on. But the first one is that you have to have 135 elite points. So I wanted to show you where you can find these points so you can keep tracking them if this is your goal. I'm going to stop screen share for a second and explain to you. So the first thing to be an elite coach is you need 135 elite points. The second thing is that you need to be a paid 5-star Diamond in December. So to hit a lifetime 5-star, meaning you hold, because for Star Diamond ranks, most of you guys know that you have to hold when your personally sponsored coach hits Diamond, you don't automatically hit a Star Diamond rank. They have to hold their Diamond for 5 weeks for you to be an official Star Diamond. So say you're a Diamond coach, you help one of your coaches build to Diamond, they automatically become a Diamond, but you don't automatically become a 1-star Diamond. They have to hold that Diamond for 5 weeks in order for you to be an official lifetime 1-star Diamond. So to be an elite coach, you have to help 5 of your personally sponsored coaches reach Diamond. And placement does matter. You have to have 3 on one leg and 2 on the other. So 3 on your right leg and 2 on your left, or vice versa, but they have to be evenly distributed. You can't just have 5 diamonds on one leg or 5 on the other. Okay, so like I said, first thing to be an elite coach, you need 135 points. The second thing is you need to be a paid 5-star diamond by December. So you would need to, I'd have to look and think about the dates, but sometime in early November, you would have to be 5-star diamond qualifying. We can dig more into dates in a little bit, but I just wanted to give you a general idea. So, and then the third thing is that you need to advance at least 2 personally sponsored coaches to diamond. So this doesn't really necessarily apply to any of you guys because all of you are going to have to hit 5-star in order to hit this goal if you want to. So you'd be building 5 personally sponsored diamonds anyways. So, but now I want to really break down how do you actually earn those 135 elite points to become an elite coach, because it's super important and it can be confusing. So the first category is ATV, and that's what I just showed you in the Coach Online office. And ATV basically means the total volume or the total PV produced by the first 3 direct downlines under you. So it's your personally sponsored coaches, their personally sponsored coaches, and then the coaches under your personally sponsored coaches. So 3 levels into your downline. That means that's what equals your ATV. So it is super important to not only be bringing on new coaches to your team, but helping them learn to bring new coaches onto their team, and vice versa, and just duplicating down the line and helping coaches learn how to hit Success Club. So that naturally really kind of starts to grow, but it really speaks to your ability to continue to develop new leaders and new coaches hitting Success Club, and then paying that forward and teaching their own coaches to hit Success Club, and so on and so forth. So to earn points in this section, in this ATV section, in order to earn elite points, you have to exceed your ATV from last year. So for me, I'll screen share again. Last year, my total ATV was 308,225. So in order for me to earn ATV points this year, I have to exceed this number. And then for every 10,000 ATV points that I earn after that, I get 1 point. So for every 10,000 points, you get 1 elite point. So I'm pretty close right now to, we've obviously exceeded last year's number. This month is just not reflecting yet. So for every 10,000 ATV points I gain after this month, I will get 1 elite point. And you need to have a minimum of 13 points in this category to qualify to be an elite coach, a minimum of 13. So if your ATV is way lower and you're building your team faster this year, it'll be pretty, it'll be a lot easier for you to hit that category. But that's why it's important to continuously try new programs, try new products, encourage your team to do the same. You know, try 3-day refreshes, try the Shakeology boost, try the performance line, all those kind of things, because those all boost your ATV for your team. I hope that explains that first category. If it doesn't, just reach out and let me know. Now, the second category for elite points is for every 500 PV points that you get from a personally sponsored coach, you get 1 point. And you have to have a minimum of 34 points in this category. So for each of your personally sponsored coaches, every time that they cycle at least 500 PV, then you get 1 point. So kind of to simply break that down, for every Shakeology order that people have on HD, you get 90 points. So for example, your personally sponsored coach has 6 or 7 discount coaches or active coaches signed up under them. They would be getting 500 PV, and therefore you would get 1 point for that in a month. And let's see. I will screen share again and show you. I have already hit the minimum amount in that category here. That's this category right here. Personally sponsored coach PV. And so right now I have 40 points in that category, and the maximum that you can have is 61. So that's great. We're on track for that. The next category is, and the last category, the third category, is personally sponsored coach success club. So in order to earn points in this category, you have to help your personally sponsored coaches hit success club. So this only counts for your 2015 and 2016 personally sponsored coaches. So my personally sponsored coaches that are from 2014, when they hit Success Club, they don't count towards elite points, because basically, like I said, it speaks to your ability to help new coaches by sharing that business opportunity and getting them in and helping them start to create success for themselves by sharing and hitting Success Club. So for every personally sponsored coach that hits Success Club every month, you get 1 point. And then if you, as their upline, hit Success Club, it doubles your points. So say, for instance, right now, this month, actually for August, I have 6 personally sponsored coaches that have hit Success Club. So I will get 6 points. And because I hit Success Club myself, I will get 12. And I will screen share and show you that real quick. But right here is where this shows. That's your personally sponsored coach success club. So right now I have 48 points in that category. And to simply break it down over the course of a year, the minimum that you need is you need a minimum of 3 coaches hitting Success Club, personally sponsored coaches hitting Success Club every single month to have enough elite points in that category. So if you haven't had 3 coaches personally sponsored hitting Success Club every single month, don't think that you can't make elite happen, but it means that you're going to have to work harder the next 6 months of the year to build new coaches or help current coaches from this year or last year start consistently hitting Success Club, so that you have more than 3 for the rest of the year hitting that to get those points that you need. So that is the 3 categories. I'm going to quickly sum that up again. It's your ATV points is category number 1. Number 2 is your personally sponsored coach PV. And number 3 is your personally sponsored coach success club. And you need a total of 135 points to be an elite coach. So there is also a little thing in here about an ATV multiplier at the end of the year. And I'm just going to go ahead and go in the FAQ and show you that, what happens, because a lot of you can qualify for this. Elite is actually, let me screen share again. Okay, so Elite is FAQ 9945. And this shows you right here, it breaks down how to earn elite points just like I did for you. And now down here, this talks about the ATV multiplier. So if you're struggling in the ATV department, because that's typically the last category to actually kick in. I don't think my ATV actually kicked in until maybe September or October of last year, because like I said, you have to exceed last year's ATV. So ATV multipliers, if you advance 4 or 5 personally sponsored coaches to Diamond in 2016, your ATV will be increased by 10% at the end of the year. And if you advance 6 or more, it will be increased by 20%. So for those of you that are pushing for elite this time, your first year, and you're just a Diamond coach right now, because you have to be a paid 5-star Diamond coach, you will automatically get that 10% increase in your ATV at the end of the year, which is a really, really awesome thing. I ended up getting that last year. And so now that I've covered all that with you guys, I just want to break it down for Premier because it's pretty much the same thing, but it's just a little different in terms of rank. So to be a Premier coach, you also need 135 elite points, the ones that I just broke down. But instead of being a 5-star diamond, for Premier, you only need to be a paid 2-star diamond coach, or higher, but less than 5-star. And obviously you just need to help 2 personally sponsored coaches advance to diamond. So Premier is a super, super doable goal. If you are hell-bent on making elite happen, I definitely believe that you can, because our team made it happen last year. And at the beginning of the year, I wasn't even sure if it was something that was possible, but really in my eyes, with all that said and having broken it down like that, if you really just focus your heart on sharing this opportunity, on bringing on new coaches, on investing your time to teach your coaches how to hit Success Club, how to set goals, and help them really work towards those goals, that all those categories start to really fill up naturally. And then rank is really the one that you have to focus on and see who your personally sponsored coaches are that are willing to push for diamond rank to make a goal like this achievable for a team, because this is not something you can achieve by yourself. And that is why I always say I am so proud of our team as a whole for hitting elite, because that is not a goal that just speaks to my accomplishment. It speaks to a ton of people's accomplishments of pushing for their own goals. So I think that should simply sum up the breakdown of elite and Premier. And then I also, like I said before, if you guys have questions, let me know. I'm happy to break it down. But I just wanted to give you the basics and let you know that it is a lot simpler than you might think it is. And I also can send you an elite goal guide, because I have mine printed out and I track my points on it every single month. It printed out the 3 different categories, and you can just keep track of it every single month, and kind of give yourself benchmarks of what you need to work towards. And the last thing I wanted to cover was qualifying for the New Leadership Conference. My first year as a coach, I missed the qualifications for New Leadership literally by a hair. And it was more so of a mistake because I hadn't been really clear on the qualifications. And I thought that if I hit 2-star by December that I would qualify for it, but I was just short of achieving it. But it is definitely an incredible experience. I finally got to go last January to LA for New Leadership. And they give you the most amazing trainings with top coaches. You get to meet other up and coming leaders in the company. You do some team building exercises that help you learn how to be a better leader for your own team. You get to go see corporate. You get to see how Shakeology is made. You get to see what corporate actually looks like and what goes on there. So it's just an absolutely amazing experience, and definitely something you need to get to if you really want to continue to have success in this business. So I would encourage you all to push to go to New Leadership Conference. And that will be next February. That's February 24th and 25th of next year of 2017. And to get to New Leadership Conference, there's 2 qualifications. You have to be a paid 2-star diamond by December. So I believe I'd have to double check on this, but you have to start qualifying for, you have to be 2-star qualifying by October 1st to make this happen. So you have August, September, and the beginning of October to really push to lock in 2-star. So you need 1 diamond coach on each leg to make that a reality, and then really help your coaches work towards creating some success for themselves to hit diamond. And then the second qualification is that you need 30 elite points, and those are the same as the ones that we just covered. So you need to have some of your personally sponsored coaches hitting Success Club, earning 500 PV or more to get a point that way. And you guys can go and check on how many points that you have right now, where I showed you in your Coach Online office under my business, and then my qualifications, and then at the bottom, my elite and premier points. And that'll break down how many points you have right now. So that is a very, very doable goal for you, but it definitely takes some intention. It's going to take some execution in terms of helping your coaches build to those ranks and helping them see the bigger picture of, that diamond is the place of highest potential in this business. It's the place of highest earning income potential, in terms of how far they can go just as themselves as coaches. And it just really speaks to you developing as a leader and helping your coaches start to have success. So I hope this was helpful. If you guys have questions, please let me know. I'm rooting for all you guys. I would love to see some of you guys crush these big goals this year. I have no doubt that our team is going to be an elite team again this year. And if I can do it, you guys can do it too. If our team can do this, your team can do this too. So I will see you guys later. Bye.